Okay, so one of the things that a lot of people encounter in the gym is shoulder pain when you're working out. It's something that I've dealt with, and so it's something that I look and focus on when I'm working with clients and when I'm teaching classes. A lot of times what will happen is people will overtrain their deltoids without training their rotator cuff muscles, which are the smaller muscles. They're going to hold your arm into the socket here in your shoulder. So you have a lot of power here, and the smaller muscles on the inside are not developed enough to deal with that same amount of weight in that movement. So you get those muscles inflamed, pulled, you rub them the wrong way, lift it in the wrong angle, and you injure those inner muscles. So what I'm going to do is show some rotator cuff exercises. First thing we're going to do is use a cable. I'm going to grab it with my right hand, keeping my elbow tight to my body. And then what you're going to do is bring your hand across the left side of your body and then outward rotation. You don't use a lot of weight with this. You want to get a full range of motion, so it's all the way on your left side, flat against your body, and then out as much as you can right here. Nice and smooth, nice and controlled. So that's outer rotation. And then I'm going to switch to my left arm. So again, it's out as far away from your body as it can be. Elbow stays close to your side. And this one you're going to pull towards your body instead of away. So that's inner rotation on the right, and I'm demonstrating outer on the right, inner on the left. Again, lightweight, smooth, controlled, full range of motion. And then you can also do outer rotation on the floor or on a bench with a dumbbell. So I'm just using the mat here. Lay on your side. Now if you're using a bench, you can hang the weight a little more off the side. But again, keep your elbow close to your side. And then what you're going to do, keep your arm nice and straight. Right like that. So there's another variation right there. Another exercise, you can use the ball, or again, you can put one hand on a bench. And what you're going to do is just hold a weight, let your arm hang to the side of the ball, to the side of the bench, whatever you're using. And then what you do is make small circles and then slowly bigger and bigger, and then you reverse and come back in from big to small. And then you can also do one that I call crosses, so you come forward and back. So you can do maybe 10 forward and back, and then 10 side to side. Right, like that. Small range of motion. We're using low weight. It's a small muscle on the inside, so you don't want to overpower it with the weight. It's very important to keep those strong. That way you're going to alleviate that pain or not have any pain altogether when you start working the deltoids with the big presses, and as well doing the chest exercises. So another thing that I notice when a lot of people train when they're working chest, when they're doing flies and when they're doing bench press, they bring their elbows way far behind their body. If they're laying down, they're coming lower. All you need to do when you're doing a press, bring your elbows to the side, maybe just a little bit behind your shoulders, and then back forward. I'm going to demonstrate first doing the flies. Alright, so we're going to do some flies using the cable. When you set yourself up on a cable machine such as this, you want to be out in front so that there's tension on the cable when you're at the bottom of the movement, so the weights aren't touching, releasing the tension. You want to have tension on the muscle as much as you can during the exercise. You're going to bring your arms together nice and smooth, resist the weight, and come back out till your hands are even with your body. You don't need to bring your hands way back behind you. That's going to stretch your shoulders more than necessary. It's going to put them in a position where they can be injured. Nice and smooth, come forward, right back to the side of your body, back forward again. And as well, you want to keep your arm and your hand even with your shoulder, not too high, not too low, unless you're trying to do a incline or a decline. All right, now I'm going to demonstrate a chest press on the ball. So, same thing, when you're coming to the bottom part of the exercise, bring your elbows right about here, even with your body, and then push back up. You don't need to come way low like this. Again, that's just going to stretch the shoulder out. It's not necessary for developing the chest, which is what you're working, doing flies and the chest press. So if you keep these in mind, do these type of exercises to strengthen your shoulder as well as when you're training other parts of your body, the range of motion necessary to work that part of your body but not damage your shoulder while you're doing that. You can alleviate or avoid shoulder pain altogether. That's my tip for shoulders.